Hi, Mike from Heartland Pergolas demonstrating how to attach a pergola rafter to a structure. If you have a freestanding kit, you can go ahead and skip this step. But if your pergola is attached to a house or a garage, your kit is going to come with a 2x6 rafter hanger or a 2x8 rafter hanger, depending upon the size of your rafter. The 2x8 rafter will come with a 1x12 AZEK trim board that you put up on your structure. The 2x6 kit will come with a 1x10 AZEK trim board that goes up on your structure. Now these trim boards are not structural, but they look really nice. Okay, so your rafter hanger will mount like so on the trim board. But we got to make sure that when you screw through these rafter hangers that you're going into something solid. So unless you have a whole wall full of window headers that you're going to screw through this trim board into, you're going to want to use a 2x10 or a 2x12 dimensional lumber underneath this trim board. Once you attach that 2x10 or 2x12 to the house, you're going to want to make sure that it's properly flashed and sealed so you're not going to get water behind it going into the siding. Assuming that's all done correctly, your rafter hanger mounts pretty simply. Each one of these hangers has a metal bracket and a skirt. You definitely want to make sure that you install your skirt on your rafters before you attach the rafter to the hanger. So the skirt has little locking tabs behind it. Those tabs go in the down direction. The rafter hangers we like to lay out on sawhorses. So we'll take our trim board, lay that out on our horses, and we'll use these hangers. And depending upon the size of your pergola, it's going to have different rafter increments. You're going to want to match those to your pergola drawings. Lay those out and screw them, screw them into the trim board. Now the screws that attach the rafter hanger to the house are not included in the kit. And the reason we don't include them is because I don't know exactly what type of house we're going to attach to. If you have masonry construction or wood siding, vinyl siding, you're going to want an appropriate fastener for your application. The screws that do come with the kit are the screws that attach the rafter hanger to the rafter. For those screws, you're going to need a 5/16 driver. And it is helpful that the screws are all labeled. Your pergola kit's going to come with a whole bag full of screws. Every single bag is labeled. These will say rafter to rafter hanger. So there's no confusion there. So let's assume that we've attached all of our rafter hangers to the trim board. We've hung the trim board up on top of our ledger plate. And we have all these up there ready to get mounted. We bring our rafter up to this hanger. And we always want to make sure that that aluminum in our rafter is flush with the back of the rafter. If we screw through the side of this rafter and we don't hit aluminum, it's not going to be a very secure connection. So that aluminum needs to be back flush with the face of the hanger. You also need to make sure the rafter sits on these bottom tabs. From there, you take your 5/16 driver and your screw. And you'll put 4 screws through the hanger into the rafter itself. Once those screws are all done, take your skirt and you can slide it back and cover up all the fasteners on the hanger. And it looks really tidy. So that's the end of attaching a rafter. You'll just repeat that for as many rafters as you have. And if you have questions, you can go to our website, heartlandpergolas.com, and download our written installation instructions. Thanks.